Hello, my lovely connoisseurs of culture. If you listen closely, you'll find something very interesting about how this episode started. I'll give you a second to try and think about it. No? No one's figured it out? I was humming it for a minute. Yeah, I'm in the pause menu, but somehow the world music is still playing. If you didn't know, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been watching me enough to kind of maybe figure this out, but if you didn't, yeah, I think I might have bugged the game because normally it's supposed to play like some weird, eerie pause menu music instead of this, so I broke it. But whatever, I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna assume that everything's fine. More importantly, welcome my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible V, and welcome back to Shin Megami 5 V for Vengeance. I hope we're doing well this lovely day / night. Oh, we're in for a normal episode. We're just progressing through this last route, doing Yoko choices, and we finally reached the best part of the game in my mind. Well, not the area I'm about to go to, because I have to go to that stupid place with the angels. No, I mean the best part of the game, sans that is, I get to be this version of the Nahobino. I love the Tsukuyomi version. It's the best version. I know, everyone's particular to the long blue-haired one. I'm not saying it's not cool, but come on. The Tsukuyomi version's way cooler. Plus, it helps me get rich. Ain't that right, Tsukuyomi? I suppose I have no choice but to agree with you. However, you still do not have enough money for my liking. We're going to have to get you rich, Vitamin, one way or another. Well, that's the plan, director. I'm gonna try my best. But yes, to those who want the recap of what happened last episode, we started to conquer Shinjuku. We did the whole third area, not completely, because, actually, well, we did. I still need to go get the Mimon, but more importantly, of course, the usual things happened, where unfortunately Aogami is no longer with us, because the game decided to really just break my heart with that one. But at the same time, the Kanishti were gone, so now Yoko's still bad, and honestly, I was expecting something different to happen. For those that, okay, you guys know already that we're trying to focus on Yoko for this route, for this final route. But yet, I thought things would be different. I thought, you know, Yoko would be around and, I don't know, I just didn't expect things to happen the way it did. So we're going to see what happens together. Off camera, I'm definitely going to have to go for these Mimon. But for the sake of this episode, we're just going to go with the story, explore, and all that jazz. And I have a theme for today's episode. Well, I say theme. I have a goal of sorts for today's episode, because Vilks, by the time this bad boy is taking place, it would have been damn right already like many days. But this is, well, I'm just gonna talk it. The PlayStation Showcase, the Xbox Showcase, Summer Game Fest, whatever the flip you want to call it. A lot of things, a lot of showcases happened, and a lot of games were announced. Quite a few that your boy's super interested, like a certain Persona game and a certain No Straight Roads variety game, and a couple that caught my interest. So I guess for today's episode, we're just going to talk about a random assortment of some of the many things that's been announced for the upcoming year. Well, this year, 2025, and yet next year, 2026. And yes, I know this is going to date the video because I'm doing this, literally, it's day 3 of these events for me. So it's early June by the time I'm doing this video. So if that kind of dates how this video is going to go, sorry, YouTube, but, you know, it's going to be interesting. Tell me, have we finally gotten these games yet? How's the future? Have I finally grown as a content creator? No? Yes? Maybe so? I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna get to it and we're gonna have some fun. So, oh, I realized Aogami's not doing this anymore. Director, I do have, what do we got here? 2 million, and it means that you are obligated to, you know, do the usual, like, thing. Director? Director? I'll say it when I'm good and ready. Okay, jeez, sorry, we're just, you know, we have an episode to run here. Director? Okay, fine. Everyone, all connoisseurs of the culture, please stand and welcome the great and almighty Director Kyoshimizu, the greatest director and prime minister Japan may ever have, with his amazing voice, incredible skills, and oh so much wealth out the wazoo. Seriously. He has so much money that even Disney would be jealous and Microsoft would be drooling over. Everyone, please give a standing ovation, great round of applause, and bow your heads in the glory that is Tsukuyomi, aka Director Koshimizu. There, is that good? It'll be a start for now, young Vitamin. Now then, how does this go again? Director, you said it before. Do not rush me, boy. Now then, as young Vitamin DGR knows, he's trying to get some money, so my job is to help him become somewhat wealthy so he can afford better things. You're talking about the game, right? I said what I said. For those who wish to support this endeavor, how selfish it is, then you may find him on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR. Naturally, if you wish to support his selfish desires, you may support him by subscribing or finding him on YouTube, where you may also like and subscribe. There, I'm done. Why did you say selfish? I'm trying to grow. Like, that's not selfish. Why you gotta be so mean? We're about to play the best battle music in the game, bar none. Whatever. What do you mean, whatever? You know what? Whatever. You know this battle music slaps. And I realized that we're getting to the end game here. We got one area left to go after this, which means I'm gonna have to really put in all the stops to get as strong as possible.
I won't hold back.
Bye. Oh, we're not done yet. Man, they're nothing. Behold. Next. I'm gonna need a lot more of that. Yes, you are. Now let's get to it. Now then, are we gonna talk about random games throughout the showcase or not? We are. All right, director. You don't usually this chatty. Hold on, we got a cutscene to go through first. Then we can talk about the showcase.
Atsuta joined me in becoming a Nahobino so that he could protect Tokyo. I thought doing so would fulfill the will of the Amatsukami as well.
But naturally, I was wrong.
But Atsuta lost his life at the hands of Abdiel and Dazai.
There is nothing more disrespectful than having your other self that you need to become a Nahobino get slain by two poor people, and everyone knows I hate poor people. It's like, whoa, director, how do you think you got to be prime minister? First off, money should not equate one's status on life. Like, some people just might be financially challenged. That doesn't mean you gotta hate them. It sucks. You would have been poor once in your life. How dare you say such a thing to me, of all people, the one who's trying to make you rich? I'm just saying, like, you know, it's okay to be broke. That's fine. It's just think of it like a stepping stone. We all will be broke at one moment and then become rich. It's fine. Really? Tell that to the millions and millions of starving humans out there. How arrogant you are. See, like I said, young Vitamin DGR is selfish. What? I'm not Okay, just play the game. Let's just play the game.
Now that the one with my knowledge is gone, I can no longer claim the throne.
Lame. Welcome, Ashtoni, to the stream. About to go to bed. Wow, I can't speak English. But I have a silly but awesome future request if you'll consider it. I am all ears. By all means, let me know.
As of this moment, I swear to follow you in Algani's place.
I promise I'll at least consider it.
I found you at last. Oh.
Doki Doki Literature Club?
Something different about you. Do you remember me?
Interesting. You know what, Ash? I'll be fair with you. I don't know if this may make or break your expectations. Trust me? No, wait. Hold on. Let me say something really quickly, because I like the fact you did the XD to me. And I'm pretty sure I've said it on camera before. I've not played Doki Doki Literature Club. To be fair, I wanted to know everything about Doki Doki. So I used to watch someone play it, but I didn't go too far in it. So I will be fair to you. I will definitely consider doing it, but I also have to be fair. While I haven't played it, I am somewhat aware of the game. Not maybe enough to the point where everyone's been saying, because I've been having quite a few people tell me to play this bad boy. But I don't want to ruin it by being like, oh, yeah, I know who, actually, I don't really remember the characters' names right now. But I know of Doki Doki. And I realize I'm saying this, and chat's gonna be like, well, how much do you know? I'm not gonna say I know everything. Like, if you throw a question at me, I'm probably not gonna know. But I'm aware at least that it's not just a visual novel. Like, I'm aware of that much at least. And I remember watching a little bit, and then I stopped because it kind of blew my expectations, and I didn't have the heart to keep going. And I will not confirm nor deny, Ash, but your boy might have gotten his hands on a copy, and that may or may not be a future one visit. So you might be surprised for what the future has in store. So stay tuned. Let's just all I'll say is stay tuned. Gotcha. So wouldn't it be like, what for you, LOL? But if you want to fill in a stream with random content, think of it. Well, yeah, like, I know bits and pieces. Like, I know enough. You know I'm locked in regardless, so I can't do without the voice. Well, I mean... Oh, that means I'm gonna have to do random voices for that too? I just realized, yeah. I don't know enough of Doki Doki, but I know enough to know that there's not voice acting in that game, so I'm gonna have to throw my own random voices. Plus, I'm realizing something. They're all girls. Like, I gotta do my own voice for girls? I suck at doing girl voices. Alright. Well, like I said, I'm definitely gonna do a one visit. I promise you that one. And it may happen... You know what? Let me keep that to myself. I will be doing a one visit of Doki Doki Literature Club. Sooner than some of you guys may think. Let's just keep it like that.
Ah, splendid. However, I'm afraid your performance has left something to be desired. You have not defeated the Kadishtu, and they have succeeded in resurrecting the great serpent of chaos. Such a nefarious threat to our Lord's order cannot be allowed to remain in this world.
I meant your voice, but yes, people do voices. That's why I called it a silly request. But I don't like the fact that you said but in caps lock like that.
As you have failed to deal with the Kadishtu, I ask that you take responsibility and halt the serpent's machinations.
I watched a group of older gents do a read-through of it, and one guy do a mob boss voice. You're right, it was hilarious. To go at your gut. Oh no, don't tell me that. I'm about to... Which one's Yuri again? I don't remember which one Yuri is. But you know what? Bet. Fine. I'll do it. I'm gonna make everyone be like, wow, V definitely knows how to give girls the best voices. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm the best. Told you. By the end of this whole thing, I'm gonna be the next voice you can't forget. Oh yeah, the purple hair girl. Oh no. Okay, I gotta think about that one. When I do Doki Doki, I gotta have to think about that. But I got you.
There is someone controlling Tiamat. Whether it is the Kadishtu or someone else entirely, I do not know. After Tiamat appeared at the Tokyo Metropolitan...
Blah, blah, blah. Go to Shakan. Got it. People will love it. Okay, thanks for reading all my spiel. People lurk up. I appreciate you. Thank you. I wonder if it was a bad thing that it kind of spoiled a future one visit. Well, I don't know. People have been asking me to play quite a few games on this channel for a minute, so I don't think it's a big deal. But we can't ignore the imminent danger that Tiamat presents right now. He's a threat to my money and my time. And what do I always say, Vitamin? That wasting one's time is wasting one's money. Exactly. Now go to Shakan immediately. Every minute we waste is another $1 out of my pocket. Alright, fine. Go to Shakan. Jeez. Now, Koshimizu's been getting a little, like, much of a pain in the butt lately. What's this one? Oh, I gotta fight Kamile. Okay, got it. I'm sure that won't take 50 million years. People are gonna love it if I do it. I wonder if people will love the aspect of me playing Doki Doki. Man, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna say that I'm aware of one aspect. There's something on the ground where Lilith disappeared. Oh, the Grishti thingy. I'm aware of one aspect is that I was told it was a visual novel and I had an interest. So I watched some people play it and then it got to... I don't want to spoil it, but like the cute pink-haired one, something happened and that was when I was like, oh no. And I did not want to pursue any further. So I guess it will be semi-blind, but semi-not. I realize I need to get off of the Doki Doki thing, but... I heard you walking by my PC. I'm tipsy. You gotta forgive me and maybe try me side. I have no idea what me side is. What's me side? Like the Nintendo Mii's? Like the Amiibo Mii's? Like those guys, you know what I mean? Like the guys with the giant heads? You gotta look it up on Steam. It's very popular. Alright. Okay, I'll look it up on Steam. Do you mind? I can post a link here if you want. I don't do without permission. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. That way, when I'm done with the episode, I'll just look it up, and then I'll definitely consider it. Like, if anyone recommends me a game, I'm obligated to at least look a little into it. I don't want to look too much because I don't want to spoil myself completely. Especially if I do, like, random games and stuff for, like, my weekend one visits. But I'm definitely down to consider some games. Hell, the majority of the games that I've done on this channel, especially my more popular ones, has definitely been one visits. Which is why I'm kind of thinking about, actually, you know what? I've said this before. Some of you guys might remember, earlier this year, I did something that I want to do again. But I want to do a week of one visits. Oh, you didn't say the link. Thank you. Alright, so I'll just open it on my Chrome tab, and then afterwards I'll look into it. Me side. Let's imagine you have a game which you care for a character, but can you imagine one day getting into that game yourself? Wait. Why does the first link say psychological horror, cute, story rich? Hi, my name is Mita. Every day you will come to see me, help with my chores, cook for me, and buy me gifts. You're so nice. I love you. I want to keep you with me every day and live with you every day. I know you also want to be with me every day, so I let you come to our sweet home. How is that? Are you happy that we could stay together all the time? I don't know if I want to read anymore. You know what? She is kind of cute. I kind of dig her blue hair, but I'm kind of worried about the fact that it says psychological horror. You know what? I'm not gonna look anymore. Sure, why not? I'm in. Why not? How much is it? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll have a one visit of that one day soon. I'll try it out. How bad can it be? I am still nervous about why it says psychological horror, though. I feel like I'm being set up for something. But, knowing you guys in chat, you guys don't want to tell me. Which is fine, I guess. It's just gotta be a matter of when, not if, Ash. A matter of when, not if. What am I doing? I'm goofing off. I'm reading this B-side thing. Okay, I gotta put my phone away. I'm throwing my phone away. What am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing. There was something I had to do. This link posted. It's... Alright, bet. Also, did you just jump on Discord? Welcome. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to add that to you. Sorry, that was YouTube. Just had to discuss that really quickly. We're just gonna say a little wave hi to you really quickly, and then we're going. Alright, full focus on the game. Let's see, what do we gotta do? We need to fight you. How the heck do I get over there? Am I being set up for something? I realize no one's gonna answer this question, but this B-side thing. Am I being set up for something? I also don't know if I should do that or Doki Doki first. Over there. Oh, this is the Kamile mission. I can do that real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, folks. Let's get back to the meat of things. We need to talk about the actual theme for this episode. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't have the stomach. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. We need to talk about the actual theme for this episode. There was a lot of games that was announced rather recently, and okay, whatever weird say. And I am looking forward to them. Quite a few of them. Now, obviously, I'm just going to go kind of random with this, and for those, especially in the Persona community, I'm definitely going to talk more about the first game in a minute. But the first I'm going to talk about is obviously the one that caught most of my attention, rather, is good old Persona 4. That's right, folks. By the time this video is announced, they just announced it. Not even 2 days ago. Actually, it was 2 days ago. We're getting Persona 4 a beautiful remake. Now, I know I've said on record that I don't mind the fact that it has a remake. I am extremely excited for that. More than you may think. And I know a lot of you guys know about this, but it is my favorite game of all time. Like, legitimately, I've gone on record to say that Persona 4 is my all-time favorite game. It saved me. It completed me. It made me the vitamin that you know today, even though it's got its issues. And I will say that I've gone on record and said that Golden didn't really need a remake. It was already good enough. So unlike Persona 3, which to be fair did need a remake, let's be honest, I like the aspect of us getting Golden in good old glory. To be fair though, they gave us like a 15-second trailer that gives me the vibes of it gives me the vibe. Has anyone seen the SpongeBob episode? I'm quoting SpongeBob, yes. But there's a SpongeBob episode. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's like the Lost Tapes or something. When like the pirate guy he finds like a lost tape and it's just like SpongeBob walking and doing just normal walking, and it made me think about that. And yes, I'll admit I was watching SpongeBob, whatever, but I was just thinking about that. I was like, wow, I'm okay with this, even though I know a lot of people are like, what did we just watch? This is lame. Not really. Think about it like this, folks. Yeah, we got a trailer for Persona 4. Ow, 5 points of damage. I don't know, you suck. Yeah, we got a really kind of, some people would say mediocre trailer. I say, let John Atlas cook. Because again, you guys got to realize something. This is a teaser trailer. It's not supposed to be some big deal trailer that's talking about, yo, Persona 4, we got to see the graphics. We got to see Yu Narukami do Reach Out to the Truth, the Kingpin of Steel. Like, we're not supposed to see all the good stuff yet. It's supposed to be a teaser to let people know the true confirmation. Because let's be honest, we didn't know that Persona 4 Remake was honestly happening. Now, I will say, I am surprised that it got announced a couple of days after I said something. But it's still kind of crazy that we actually are getting a full confirmation of Persona 4 Remake happening. I don't really like the title Revival. Now, I'll be honest, I thought it'd be called Rewind. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but meh, whatever. I personally wish it was called Rewind, but I digress. But I'm looking forward to it. They didn't show much. Again, they just showed like a little town, a part of Inaba with Yu Narukami running down. It clearly looks like an alpha trailer. But like I said, let John Atlas cook. I got high hopes for it. And speaking of early alpha trailer, there's another trailer that I'm trying to get you guys motivated. This is the second of 3 things that got, or actually the second of 4 things that got my attention these past couple of days for the showcase. In this order too, like I got levels of hype. So the second thing that caught my interest, I played this before on stream. I have to beat it because I've been thinking about it for a minute because I've been, all right, I'm going to tell you guys right now. There was this game I played, I think it was 2 years ago for the holidays, called No Straight Roads. I didn't really know much of the game other than it's like this music-based game. And I love the characters. I love the music. Oh my God, the music was just amazing. I loved a lot of it. But I never really beat it on camera. Well, to be fair, I never beat it. I still have to play it. I think I got to like maybe the 3rd area, the piano kid, and I've been meaning to play it. And a part of me was thinking, oh, maybe I should go back to it. And the reason I thought about it is because they announced No Straight Roads 2. Now, I don't know much of the story, which is why I need to go back to playing No Straight Roads. But I love the music so much in this game, and I unfortunately got spoiled a little bit on some of the music in it. I need to go back to No Straight Roads, and I'm looking forward to No Straight Roads 2. They showed a trailer that got me hyped. Like, I legitimately got not as motivated as Persona. Like I said, there's a reason why it's number 2 in my heart for the showcase. But man, I was extremely happy to hear about this. Where the flip is this? Where is this? I can't remember how to get there. I can't remember how to get there. Oh, wait. I think I ran to get there. Hang on, let me just warp over here. There we go. But I'm excited for it. And again, they only had like teaser music that they did show off a little bit more than Persona 4. But I was still just like hyped because I was like, wow, this, I don't know what this music is, but I already got excited for it. Again, I know I still need to beat No Straight Roads, but I mean, I got excited. Is it weird to get excited for a sequel even though you haven't beat the first game yet? Maybe it's because I know the game is so good that it's gotten a sequel. I don't know. But I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be really fun. Whoa. Oh, right. You. Right, I got to fight you. I forgot about that. And I still need to get a fourth person. But I'll wait until later in the episode before I do the demon of the episode. It shouldn't take too long either because I'm so strong. But yeah, Persona 4 Revival. The third thing that got my interest, even though I have kind of been slipping out of fighting games, because fighting games and me have been just kind of is they did this game. It's called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I think it's Tokon Fighting Souls. I think I'm saying it right. But it's basically like a fighting game that gives me like Marvel vs. Capcom vibes. And I haven't really gotten much into the fighting like games scene, especially on camera, but I'm definitely interested in playing it, especially if I can get like a friend of mine to try it with me. I don't know. I'm at least interested in watching some gameplay. Like, call me hype for sure. I don't know why I thought it was enough. But I'm excited. It looks really, really good. Again, if you don't know Marvel vs. Capcom, what rock were you sleeping under? But it's not Marvel vs. Capcom. It is a 2D fighter, and what's even crazier too is that it's done by Arc System Works, or Arcsys. And I will say not all Arcsys games I've played, but many Arcsys games I've played and watched. Like, I tried out BlazBlue. Obviously, as I'm a Persona fan, I tried Persona 4 Arena, which is, you know, I love it. I tried the Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I tried... What haven't I tried of theirs? Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I tried some of their other works. Like, I didn't try all of BlazBlue. I'll admit that one. But it looks good. And Arcsys doesn't make ugly games. Like, their games are beautiful and they handle nice. Like, they might be the newest, like... Would it be fair to say that they've become the newest popular, like, video game developing company? Because anytime I hear anyone talking about Arcsys, they're like, yeah, no. Or anytime someone talks about a fighting game and they see the title Arcsys on it or Arcsys' logo on it, they're like, oh yeah, this fighting game slaps. It's going to be the best thing ever. For sure. So, and it looks really good. Honestly, the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls does look really, really good. They only had it in Japanese right now, as far as I saw. I don't know if they saw an English trailer. I don't know if they have an English trailer yet. But, yeah, that fighting game looks good. And the last one that caught my interest for the upcoming games that I don't know of yet. I would have said Wu Chang, but I'm already aware of Wu Chang, so I don't want to add that to this showcase. I guess runner-up will be Wu Chang, but to be fair, that's coming out, like, I think a month, so I'm kind of already aware of that one. But they showed this one game that I'm mixed on. I'm definitely mixed on, but more on the interested side than anything. Wait, what is this quest? I can't remember what that quest is. Nah, it's probably nothing. But they showed off this game called Pragmata, which the only thing they know about it is that it's this one game involving, like, I don't know. It's like some dude in a spacesuit. I guess he's on, like, the moon or a different planet, and he's working with this little girl named Diana. Like, I don't really know much of Pragmata, but it looks interesting. And to be fair, it's Capcom. And Capcom, to me, I feel like I've said this before. Capcom's one of those companies, and I realize I might be, you know, throwing away my chance of working for Capcom with this one, but I'm gonna tell it like it is, kind of vitamin. To me, Capcom games are either the most fun games or the most forgettable games. Like, I don't really have a good history of liking every single Capcom game I've tried. And to be fair, it's my opinion. I don't speak on behalf of, like, a million people. I'm just speaking on behalf of me. But I don't know. I feel like there's some Capcom games where it's, like, extremely good. Like, I like Resident Evil, and there's some Capcom games that are just kind of whatever. Can't really think of any at the top of my head right now while I'm waiting for me to pass time and do this mission involving finding Ame. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't really think of many. I think actually, you know what? I proved my point. I can't really remember any Capcom games, like, that are super recognizable to me except for Resident Evil. I don't want to qualify games that Capcom's involved with, like, you know, Cross Zone or Marvel vs. Capcom because it's more to it than that. Or Capcom versus SNK because that's not fair. Like, I'm talking like pure Capcom. Like, what was the last I'm being serious when I say this. What was the last good Capcom game? Not Resident Evil that you can remember. Let me know in the comment section, because maybe I can't think of any Capcom games right now. I'm certain there's something. I just can't remember, but I know there's at least got to be a couple of Capcom games that's just like, yo, dude, V, how did you forget about Capcom Saves the World or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's go fight Ame real quick. But yeah, that was the fourth one that caught my interest. So those four: Persona 4 Revival, I really wish they call it Rewind, Pragmata, the Marvel Tokon, and No Straight Roads. Those were the games that got my most interest with the showcase. But to be fair, there's a lot of other games that I didn't get to see. So I think I'm just going to pull up a list of all the games that they talked about in the recent showcases, and then we'll just go from there. I don't want to look too much into it because I kind of want to see the trailers and all, but I don't know. While I do this, then let me know in the comment section whether it's something you're interested in or something you're not. And I guess this will really date the video because, again, folks on YouTube,
Young man.
by the time this video is out, I would have already, like, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if these games are out by the time you're watching it, so while you guys listen to this painful cutscene, I'm just going to pull up my list right now. Time to get my phone.
It hurts. No, my power. I'm losing control.
Young man.
What? You don't want to say the line? I'm not paid enough to say that.
I
Fine.
can't.
Not paid enough to say the line. Lame sauce. All right, let's get this over with. This shouldn't take too long. Later. Anyway. I found a list for it.
My power. It's.
Why can't I find a list of all the Oh, you know what? I know where to find a list. Hang on. I went to the first link and it went to IGN and I was like, And I realized I'm about to spit on all of IGN's attempts to try and reach out to me, but I don't know. IGN hasn't really been helpful for me lately.
Young man.
Thank you for the essence. All right, let's see what was announced recently.
Oh, and you. Oh.
I'm on Gematsu.com, and I like this website because it tells me about all the major updates and things that's going on in gaming and anime and all that jazz. So whatever I want to learn about like newer games and stuff, I usually go to them. No, this video is not sponsored by Gematsu. I'm honestly just trying to get more people to go to Gematsu's website. Let's see here. Oh, they're making a Legend of Zelda movie? Huh. Apparently they're making a Legend of Zelda live action movie. I didn't know that. And apparently it says it got delayed to May 7th, 2027. Ooh, wow, that's a while back. All right, well. Luckily I'll still be young, but not young enough. Let's see. Let's get this mission done real quick, and then we'll go to Shakan. Let's see. What did they announce? What were some of the things they talked about? Grounded 2. All right. Oh, wait. I know what Grounded 2 is. Grounded is that one, like, Xbox game that, like, I think everyone played for, like, a weekend and then nobody talked about again. Like, isn't it the game where everyone was, like, shrunk down? I think my friend referred to it because they said so. Okay. I'm completely non sequitur, but it's connected to this. I remember watching him play Grounded, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool, I guess. And I don't remember the full title. I think it was like I Shrunk the Kids. Something I Shrunk the Kids was like the movie he was referencing. And I was like, I don't know what that is. He's like, what? How do you not? You were born in the 90s? I was like, yeah, but like the latter part, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what Shrunk the Kids is. He's like, oh, you kid. And then he actually is not threatening me, but trying to coerce me to watch it. And the only thing I know about the Shrunk the Kids movie or whatever is that it has the guy from Ghostbusters in it. Not Bill Murray. The guy who was, I'm the Keymaster, or whatever his name is. The nerd guy. I think he's like funny as flip, though. I like him in Ghostbusters, but I don't know his name. I realize I probably just really... I'm hoping I'm not making anyone being like, oh, V, you kid. You don't know who the Keymaster guy is from Ghostbusters? Like, I don't. But I saw the image of him on the trailer for the Shrunk the Kids movie. So I know he's in it. But I don't know his name. Alice? Where'd you go, Alice? Wait, what? Why'd you go that way if you just... Whatever. Lame. Alright, let's go to Shakan. Whee! I forgot how fast and high we're going. I like how it just is like, bop, up, you're here. Ugh. I hate this part of the game. I really hate this part of the game. But yeah, they showed off a trailer for apparently it's called Grounded 2. How original. I have no idea if people like Grounded. The only thing I thought was that people played it for like a weekend and then nobody cared about Grounded again.
This is Shakan. I sense a peculiar presence here.
No, we're moving on. We don't care. Let's see, what else did they announce? They announced... Oh, yeah, they did do that. I did see this trailer, actually. They announced Black Ops 7 for you Call of Duty players out there. And my dad, I remember he saw the trailer. I think it was honestly the day before. And I didn't know what was going on. I was headed to go to the store, and then I was going to go to work. And then, out of nowhere, before I even got to, like, finish getting dressed, immediately... from downstairs, all I heard, my dad was like, yo, like really, 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 really loud. I was like, what happened? And he just was like, no, what? Like he was like, you know, in dad gruff voice. And I was like, what happened? And I'm like tearing through. I almost like bashed my foot on, which honestly, my foot's still sore from that because I hit my foot on the side of the little door thingy. But I ran down, just like threw my shirt on. I was like, what happened? He's like, the guy from Heroes. He's in Call of Duty, man. And I was like, what? And then I saw the trailer with him, and I remember that he used to watch... Actually, we all as a family used to watch this one show on NBC called Heroes, which was just, I guess, like live-action superheroes. I don't really remember it all that well. But I remember some of them. Like, what? The main guy was supposed to save the cheerleader, save the world, I think was the caption for that. And he was in the trailer for Black Ops 7. I have... no flippin' idea at all that trailer, like what kind of sense it makes at all. Don't ask me. Sorry, any Call of Duty players out there. I don't know at all the trailer. Like I saw it, but I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Ow. Ow, I guess. Like, what does that trailer mean? You know what? No, I'm gonna turn against you guys. Any Call of Duty players out there that saw the Black Ops 7 trailer, tell me, what the flip did I watch? What was all that? And why is the guy who apparently, I don't know his actual name, but I had to look up because I was like, who's this guy from Heroes? And his name's Peter. Can't remember his last name though, but he was one of the main characters in the Heroes show. Like, what are you? What are you doing in Black Ops 7? And then I was thinking to myself, man, didn't they just do like... My dad likes playing Call of Duty. Actually, a lot of like the men in my family like doing Call of Duty. Like a couple of my uncles play it. Our new next door neighbor actually found out loves Call of Duty. We know it because every now and then my dad goes over and hang out with him. I didn't realize Call of Duty was so... Well, I know Call of Duty is beloved by a lot of people. And if you like Call of Duty, it's all fine with you. I just don't see the appeal all that much to me. But at the same time, somebody who plays Call of Duty may not see the appeal in me running around dressed like this, fighting demons in a turn-based game. So I'm not gonna talk crap about it because we all like what we like and we all dislike what we dislike. Is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to ask, like, what the flip is the trailer for Black Ops 6? Like, what honestly is that I watched? Why did it showcase some robot, and why did it give me vibes of, like, iRobot? I don't know. anybody remember iRobot? I don't, but I saw a trailer for it on YouTube, or I saw an advertisement for YouTube movies, and it had like this white robot dude being like, "I did not murder him," and I was like, okay. I don't think I've watched iRobot. The only thing I know about it is that it's got some robot named Sonny, according to the little bit of the YouTube movies I saw, and then Will Smith's in it. To be fair, I can't really think of many Will Smith roles, other than him and Tommy Lee Jones in Men in Black. You still follow me? Go away. They love me. But yeah, I don't understand that Black Ops 6 trailer, or Black Ops 7 trailer at all. And I do remember asking this before. One last thing for you Call of Duty players. I don't know how to feel when it comes to you guys. So here's the context. Here's the context. This happened like 2 or 3 months ago. But I overheard a conversation between my dad and my uncle talking about like having a match or getting online with Black Ops 6 or whatever. And my uncle was saying about how he wants like the next Call of Duty and blah, 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 even though he just got it. And then I asked, I was like, Uncle, didn't you just get Black Ops 6 like a while ago? It was like, yeah, I already want a new one. I was like, but didn't you just get it? Didn't it just come out recently? And it basically led to me looking up and finding out that they made Black Ops 6 like last year in the fall season. So I'm thinking to myself, now that I think about it, haven't they done a Black Ops or a Call of Duty game every year? And I brought it up with him. He's like, well, yeah, they're contractually obligated to make a Call of Duty game. Like, they have to. And I'm like, well, you guys should be lucky then. Like, you get a Call of Duty game every year. I don't get a game of my favorite franchise every year. If anything, it's both good and bad thing. Like, I would love to have another Persona or a Xenoblade or Dragon Quest game. But there's some beauty in waiting. Even though I don't want to wait anymore. I want to still play these while I'm still young. I'm in my 20s, damn it. Still want to. I want a game. I want to groove. I don't know why I'm talking to you. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about the Black Ops 7 thing. Whether it's a yay or nay. I don't know. And for anyone wondering, I'm not opposed to trying it. I don't want... Can I help you? Fine, I'll just go over here. Freaks. Okay, fine. I'll go over here. Weirdos. Alright, fine. I'll go over here. Okay, fine. I'll go this way. Weirdos. Really hate the Shakan. Shakan sucks. I know, where do I go from here? I do want to speed this up. You know what? Whatever. Let's see. What's next on this? That they're bringing Final Fantasy to Xbox. Oh yeah, because Xbox had a showcase too, right? Yeah, that's how we know about That's how we know that Persona 4 happened. I'm not opposed to it, but like, I remember finding out yesterday, actually, that when they announced, well, it wasn't yesterday they announced it, it was a couple days ago, but when they announced that they were bringing Final Fantasy to Xbox, I was thinking to myself, isn't it like, hasn't it been like several years? Do people still care? I mean, I'm certain there's probably a bunch of Xbox players who are like, yes, finally. I've been waiting like, I don't know, several years for it. I'm like, I guess. I've been waiting for a minute, but you also could have, within that time, got a PlayStation. Do I care about that item? Nope. I don't have to reach it, apparently. And I don't have to jump for it, either. Lame! Alright, yeah, forget it. I don't care. Well, nothing, no merit to me anyway. Wait. Get out of the way. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the list again. They announced a fighting game for Invincible. Which, for those wondering, yes, I have been watching Invincible. Yes, I am completely caught up with the series. No, I did not expect them to do a fighting game. I'm kind of interested in it. I didn't see it coming. I think the only Invincible game I know was like a trailer for like a phone game or something. I didn't expect them to actually do an Invincible fighting game. Wait, which way I go from here? Oh, I'm going in circles. God, I forgot how much I hate this dungeon. This and the Demon King's castle are so lame, dude. But yeah, I saw the trailer for Invincible, and I'm curious. Wait, what happened? My game audio stop? Uh-oh, hello? Oh, no. Game audio? I just heard something weird crackling in my headphones. Hold on. Because that's something real quick. You might hear a double audio. Welcome, Mixio, to the stream. Hello? Game audio? Game? Oh, man. Why does my game audio hate me? Hang on, I'm gonna have to fix that. Off. There. Close. That. Hello? Game audio? What the heck is going on? I know you guys can hear me because I can hear me, but why did my game audio just stop? I think I did break Shin Megami. I really did. Which means I'm probably going to have to reset this and do a part A, part B. Oh, God, I hate having to do part episodes. I didn't even get, like, fully into this episode yet. All we did was just talk about me playing these games and talk about the list. Alright, well, let's see. I'll keep going a little bit longer. I'll just wait until, I think, another, like, 10, 12 minutes. I'll even it out, and then I'll probably have to do a part A, part B, which really sucks. So I apologize, my lovely connoisseurs. I have no idea why I'm having this tech issue, but whatever. We're just going to move on. And you know what? We're just going to make it a little podcasty. Just to pretend you hear game audio. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the list. Mixio, to get you up to speed, I'm talking about some of the upcoming games they've announced. And I will say this, because I'm probably going to wait until part B of this, which I'll have uploaded the same day at this point, YouTube. But Mixio, I'm going to need the usual from you. I'm going to need a number, I'm going to need top from bottom, and I'm going to need you to tell me special or non-special, because I'm going to need a fusion for the episode. And I need to figure out where to go from here. Okay. But anyway, I didn't think that they were actually going to make a fighting game for Invincible, so it kind of threw me for a loop, but for the top, 11, non-special? All right, bet. Okay, so when I fix my audio, probably for part B, we'll start with we'll start with the fusion of the episode, or demon of the episode. Unless my audio magically comes back on within the next like 10 or so minutes. But yeah, to get you up to speed, Mixio, and then anyone else just jumping in right now, I'm talking about like the upcoming games that were just recently announced, and I already just went through with Invincible and Persona and No Straight Roads and all these other things. So I'm just kind of going down the list of all these games I found thanks to Gematsu.com. Shout out to Gematsu.com for being literally the best information website I've found when it comes to video games since. Like, it blows IGN out the water for me. I'm not joking when I say that. Let's see here. What's next on the list? Next on the list is Gears of War Reloaded. Oh, yeah, they're bringing back Gears of War, right? Never really played Gears of War. I don't know a thing about it, but I know that was like a big deal for Xbox, so you know what? I'm hyped for that. I hope everyone's looking forward for that one. I don't really have any personal opinion or attachment to Gears, so I don't really have any sway. I know that a lot of people like it. Wow, it's different not being able to hear anything, huh? Let me go find... I'll probably, by the time I find the next warp thing, which should be now, I'll probably just stop it and try and get this fixed. But I will... Oh, okay, perfect. Then, while I save the game, I'll leave you guys with one more thing. Actually, maybe we could do the Fusion episode. No, I want to wait for sound for that one. Let's see. What's the next thing? They announced Solo Leveling Arise. Overdrive? I actually don't know what that is. It's a 4-player co-op action RPG? I didn't know they were making a video game of... Wait, no. Didn't they have a phone game of solo leveling? And now they're making a 4-player... How is it a 4-player game? I don't know the trailer for solo leveling. I don't actually know. But I'm impressed by that. I guess a lot of people really do like solo leveling. And to be fair, I like solo leveling as well. But I didn't think I would like it that much that it warranted a game. Yeah, I'm curious. But I'm moving on. Let's see. I have no idea what Planet of Lana 2 Children of Leaf is, but I'll have to look at that trailer, so I'm not going to have any particular attachment toward that. I also don't know what Mudang 2 Hearts is, but that also got announced too. Again, if I'm glossing over and speeding things, like if I'm messing up and not saying things, I ask you guys in chat to be like, dude, you need to talk about it. And immediately, as soon as I said something, Mixiel says, OMG, Planet of Lana 2. I love Planet of Lana. Am I missing something? What is Planet of Lana? See, now that Mixio said it, now I gotta look up what Planet of Lana is. I have no clue. It looks like a... Is it a side-scroller? It looks like a side-scroller game. I decided to click on it because I was curious. I don't know. I guess it's a sequel. Well, I mean, it's 2, so which means it must have been good. I have no clue, though. But yeah, that's also coming out in 2026. I have no clue what Planet of Lana is, but I guess Mixio likes it. And before I end this part A rather abruptly, again, I have the right to say this. If there's any of these games I just speed through or gloss over, like the solo leveling or Planet Lana or even Gears of War, if there's something, good to it, then let me know. I'll happily read the comment. Puzzle platformer, awesome music. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into Planet of Lana and see what platforms it is. If it's interesting, I might try it for a one visit. At the very least. But yeah, folks, I'm gonna end it here really quickly because I gotta fix my audio because I don't know why the game's audio is gone. Because of course my life is to be whatever. So Twitch, do not leave. YouTube, this is gonna be awkward. I'm just gonna be right back. Sorry again. I hate when I have to do part A, part B's. But if you feel bad, then support me. Help me with this channel. It's a short game, max 2 streams. The Planet of Lana game. I guess I'll have to look up what platforms it is. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to fix this, and then we'll talk more about that in a second. I'll be right back.